Jeez, my eyes are so blurry. Oh man, hold on, I gotta move this cord. Damn, all these cords in the way. I gotta figure out a whole new system. Maybe I could. Whatever. Okay. I don't have time to mess around today. Told my friend that I would have this done like super, super. Hold on, let me. I'm gonna try to make it to where my mouse pad isn't all up in the screen. This is my first time ever doing a live stream drawing. Just kidding. I still haven't learned my new camera, so it seems really like out of focus for me, but it's good focus. It's just not good lighting. I need to remember how to. There's like a lighting setting to where, like, when you're filming something white, it gets like this really bad glow on it. Let me see. I don't know shit about cameras. So, all right. I don't have a lot of time to waste. I told her I would be done with it by this weekend, and I did zero drawing for like the entire week because I've been so busy at work and working a lot of overtime and coming home and just being exhausted. If anybody's in here, let me know how the sound is because it's a little bit too loud for me, so I could adjust that. I want to make sure you guys can hear the music and it's not like drowning me out. But here's what we're going to do. So this is a gift. I have a friend who's commissioned me to do a gift for her friend. Her friend travels a lot. So it had to be done this weekend so that she could give it to him, and then he's going to be gone for a while again, I think. Something like that. All right. So we want to get at least. This isn't one of those pieces that I could spend like weeks on. Like a couple hours at a time, like I would normally do. So I'm going to try to do like a few hours today and then finish it tomorrow. So I'd like to get the penciling in today, possibly like get it inked up so that next time I could just come in, erase it, color it, call it a day. So the only problem with doing these like really quick turnaround pieces is that I don't have, it limits the detail that I could put into stuff or kind of like coming up with a concept. So I don't want to take too long in the initial drawing part. Let me do what I did last time because I want to be able to remember. This is one that we're working on. We already started it, but I have to put it on hold. This is the last commission piece I did. I really love those colors. Okay, here's what we're doing. Not my favorite letters. And it's a lot of letters. So I'm going to have to come up with some like creative ways to just like do the main parts. This is what she wants in it. Gatsby Racing, Dino Child, number 13. That's a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's so blurry. My hand is not blurry though. I gotta figure out this camera. And I don't think I could zoom in anymore either. Let me see. I can zoom out. Oh, I can zoom in more. Oh, that's it right there. Okay. Alright. I'm just making this note so I can remember. So we've got to come up with the layout. So I would say that like the Gatsby racing is the more important part. because that's like his company. Oh, that's zoomed in too much. You can see how old I am. My old ass hands. All right. It's just going to stay blurry and then it'll look better once we get to the pen part because the pencil part doesn't show up very well. I got to figure out what camera setting I need to do to make it to where the paper's not glowing. I need a better spot for my camera too. It's like full on like side view. But if I don't do that, I don't know. I'm talking too much. Let's go. Let's figure it out. All right, let's figure it out. So you have a fine profile. Thank you. I like the background, so that's why I have the camera over here, because the background's better than putting it facing the other wall over here is just like a closet. All right, let's go. And I need to move that microphone that I'm not using because that's probably taking the focus off. Anyway, I would say yeah, I am fussing too much. I am. I'm fussing because I'm like doing a little small rant while I'm processing what I'm going to draw, if that makes sense. It's like a little stall tactic. Okay. If I was getting this as a gift, I think I'm just going to go with okay. I'm going to go with his name, which is his nickname is the Dino Child. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm procrastinator. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Dino Child would be like the big main focus, and I'll do the Dino Child and then 13. And then Gatsby Racing, I'll figure out a way to just put that into like a little small add-on to the piece. Because it's a gift. I mean, it is his yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. All right. So Dino Child. Dino is pretty easy. Trying to think of the letters. Okay. Dino will be easy. Child, let's see. C-H-I. The LD part the LD part is going to be the only hard part out of all of it. All the other letters are going to be pretty flowing. Let's just do it. I'll make sure to like not do it too big so that way it doesn't take too long to color. Is that me being lazy or is that being strategic? Because somebody paying for this. But Dino Child is what, 9 letters? That's a lot. That's a lot to try to fit on one. I could do like, no, but Dino Child is a name. It's not like 2 different things. All right. Okay. Done overthinking, analyzing it. Let's just start to let my mind flow and get these letters done. And it's 8 o'clock now. I have about an hour and a half. So I got to leave at about 9:30 my time. And hopefully we could get to the point where it's ready to just be inked. Oh man, I already don't like that. It's too much of a gap in there. And that's like the whole page already. Good lord. All right. Take two. That didn't happen. So I need to come there. Oh, that's actually really dope. That's a dope curve. All right. It's a better curve, but it's not dope yet. We're gonna go. Don't want it to look like an O, right? Because like my graffiti name has been, well, it was originally Drips and then it was Divine. You would think that D's would be like perfect, like I would always have like a D ready to go. But for me, oh, was I supposed to pause after any of that? Okay, it just looks like it's leading too far now. Okay. Oh my god, this song like brings back so many good memories, but the flow on it is so terrible. Like, it's, I think it was like the second song I've like recorded in like 20 years or something like that. And it was very rushed, very rushed. Okay, ooh, we're getting somewhere with this. I like this. I'm a little shaky. It's kind of weird. I think what I'm going to do is go a little bit more simple. Instead of like a wild style and like really get like extravagant with the letters, if I want to save time, and it's for somebody that's not, well, I mean, I don't really know. I don't know her friend's hip hop knowledge or style or whatever. Like, if he knows anything about, he might not even. Let's say, like for my friend, when I do pieces and it's for somebody that's more hip hop cultured, I do it more of a wild style. When it's something that's not like a hip hop person, I guess, I try to do it way cleaner and readable, if that makes sense. Little too simple, maybe. That phone, then it's on tonight. Maybe I could go like. looking at you. I just made a post about this song. It's kind of funny because I made this song when I did the, I don't know if you, yeah, when I did the Ren drawing, and when I released the Ren drawing, like as like a time lapse, I had this song as the background. That's why I did this song, and it was kind of like this song was just never even heard because that same exact weekend is when I had Harry Mack rap about Ren. So my version of it was just like completely overshadowed, which I'm very happy about because it's one of like the proudest things I've ever done was having Harry rap to Ren. Really, it was more about watching Ren react to that because that I watch that video so often. Oh, this is gonna be cool. Okay, I'm liking how it's coming out. I'm glad I switched it to more of a. Still very like. I've watched that video more than a few times myself. Yeah, so I just honestly I use it whenever I'm like kind of feeling. Whenever I'm feeling a little down, I will go and I'll go and watch other reactors and see if there's anybody new that's found it. I love watching the reactions to it. Wonder if I could do like a. Yeah, so I don't know why it's so blurry on the screen. It is really blurry, right? Like it's kind of hard to see what I'm making. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out, but not right now. I gotta focus. I'm trying to think if I should do like a racing tire or like a. Ren's latest is his greatest. If you haven't seen it yet, do yourself a favor. Make sure the 3 sketch videos before. So I'm gonna do. I planned on doing a reaction to it today, but my body had to catch up. I woke up really really early. Like thought that I was late for work. Realized it was Saturday. Made myself breakfast and then sat down to watch TV. And then I woke up at like 11 o'clock in the morning. So then I ordered groceries, watched a movie, like then I don't know, like the day just went by so fast. I planned on doing a reaction to it today, so I will definitely be doing it tomorrow. I think what I'm gonna do. No, why balloons? What the hell? Here's what I'm gonna do. I have an idea. Let's see. It's gotta be a better picture of a. Kind of looks like a Pokeball right there. So I'm gonna do a billiards, like the 13 ball. I think that would be really cool. Because that covers the O and the 13 for his number. It's not really like a good picture that has like a good, like a cool glare on it or something. Why is it on related images? Come on. Oh, that's kind of cool, but it's not a full picture. It's just part of the ball. That would be the best one though, right there. I think you guys don't. I don't have it pulled up. Yeah, I'm really excited to watch it. I saw that Nox and Ren did a reaction to it together. That's really cool. I'm happy for Nox. So I need to hurry up with my reaction so I could go watch that. There's not really good pictures of a 13 ball. No, I can't. I mean, I can't do a reaction. Wait, what do you think that I should watch first? Yeah, I won't watch Ren and Nox reacting to it until I react to it myself. If that makes sense. Oh, you know what's gonna be the video, then the Nox. Yeah, for sure. So I'm gonna do my reaction first, and then I'll go watch the. I'll just watch the Nox one on my own, like Nox and Ren together. I like watching them. Like they have funny they have funny banter. There's 3 sketches. Is it 3? I thought there was only 2. I thought there was 2 and then the Starry Night video came out. But I could be wrong. Hold on, so let's do this. Oh wait, shift. Alright. Just getting a reference real quick. Where's that at? Come on. Oh, so was there a 3rd skit to go with the video? All right, cool. That's good to know. Dude, I just want to open it. Thank you. Close that. Where'd the picture go? Lordy! All right. 3 nights, Tuesday, Wednesday, then he did the 3rd right before the dropping of the video Thursday. Okay, cool. I started to watch the very first one that happened like the Tuesday, so I went into the live stream, but I was at work, and I was kind of just trying to figure out, is this something that I want to save for a reaction or just watch myself? And then I was just like, it doesn't matter, so I just turned it off right away. So I'll do all 3 of the videos and then the Starry Night. Okay, I need a, let's see. Too small. That's ridged, so I can't use that. I think I have a, I'm rambling, I know. I always do. Okay, I think I have a, oh, you know what I do have is like a protractor somewhere. I have no idea where though. No idea where it would be. Oh, I see it. I see it. Let me see how big this is. There's a major arc in Vincent's. Okay, yeah. Don't tell me any. I don't want to know any.
Don't be afraid. Fear is very common, and you will be in a totally different time. Everything is new.
That's too small. Oh man. Wish I knew how to work this thing. No details, I promise. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh man, this protractor. Definitely need a new protractor. This thing is. It's very like it's very wobbly. It's. Oh, so I need to go this way so it doesn't wobble like that. Because it looks like it came apart somehow, probably when I moved or something. But that, I think, looks like the right size.
People cannot stand still. We are always traveling. Even if you don't move between point A and point B, you are moving at the speed of close to 1,000
Oh, this is
miles
probably
per
too
hour.
big.
Because our planet Earth rotates on its axis. And
What do you think? Oh, you guys can't even see it, I'm sure.
orbit around a star called the sun.
That works. That works for me. Fuck it. That works for me. I don't know why my pen is so, like my. I'm usually really steady. It's kind of like really, like my lines are really shaky. That looks a little off right there. Okay, right there. It's weird because it like doesn't look right to me because it's like this, like you can see the curve in it in my reference. So it makes it look like the top, you can't see the curve. Oh well. Wake up in the morning, grab the lighter, and was sparking it. If you guys haven't seen the song that's playing now, is I have the coolest video for it. Very, very proud of that video. It took so much work to do, mostly just learning how to use the programs and the software. But it's so cool. And my boy Larry killed his verse on this. Shit. This. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, I like it. I'm happy with it. The circle's gonna be. bar, stick to sipping, that's a bar, stripper, get your tits, get to piss. Okay, cool, that's dope. Dino, now we're gonna go child. Try to make the C as big as make the C as big as the D. I know I'm fucking 12. Dope. Okay, cool. I like that C. That C came out good. Needs a little bit of a... I might have just ruined it. Start over. Just kidding. No, I'm really excited to watch those videos because I know that Ren has like a lot of actors in it and like a lot of the crew, like a lot of renegades are in it, and he's just so talented as like as an actor. Not, I mean, obviously as everything, but it's cool that he's doing these like what would you call them, promos, or I don't even know what you'd call it. These opening videos where he gets to like very interactive, and I think I need to put it back to where it was. Okay, there we go. Even like the that's why I like Patreon so much, because just like getting to watch him and his team like interacting, him showing them songs, and like performing in the kitchen, you know, type stuff. Like, it's just so cool to me. Yeah. That's that. Yeah. Okay, I'm done with the 13. I could close that. I'm not worried that you're gonna like spoil it for me or anything. I pride myself so much on like not knowing anything before. Sometimes when you know, like, even let's say, so like for example, I still follow like all of my old favorite reactors, right? Because I'm friends with them and hang out with them, and I want to support them. Sometimes they'll release a video, and just the title alone, just the title of their video can give me like a what would it be? Like I'm going into the video already like expecting something to happen, maybe. I don't know how that would, what the right word for that is. Sometimes it'll be like a shocking surprise ending or something, and it'll say it right in somebody's title, and you'll be like, oh shit, like, I gotta like unfollow this person. But I'll never do that. Always support my friends. But I also too like sometimes stuff like you're saying or whatever, like I'll use that when I'm doing my reaction. I'll be like, somebody in my live stream yesterday told me like this is the best thing they ever saw. Like, so I guess maybe I'm just overthinking it like usual. I'm not really overthinking it. Like I'm just talking. You guys know I love to hear myself talk. Okay, here's the hard part. But as usual, the genius master. Yeah, it's so hard not to call his stuff masterpieces. Like the last one, I was really actually really happy. Where the last one during my reaction, I was like, I wish I could just hear this one section over and over again, but it's too short. Like so, maybe it's But I felt like the way that it was broken up, and then as soon as I did my reaction, I was able to download it onto my music player, and it was broken up into like 5 different parts, and I was like, oh, that's dope. But then it switches them out of order, and then it doesn't really make sense. But again, I'm just rambling. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Um, this is going to be the hard part. Okay, an L and a D. I hate certain letters together. And this is why there can't, in my opinion, there should never be like graffiti type fonts that are in like where you can download these graffiti fonts or whatever. I love that too with this one and the last. Yeah, I love it too. Every letter, in my opinion, in graffiti should be different based on what the next letter is, and then what the next letter is, and then what the next letter is. Because for me, this is why my wife's name was Lori, and like an L and an O, you have all this space right here. And then you could do like a L and then put the O right there in the space, and then it just, there's certain letters that don't look good right next to each other. So I gotta figure out. Normally, to combat this, oh, this is one of my favorite songs that I've ever done. I might go back and re-record this one someday, because I think I wrote this song in one night, recorded it the next day, made the video, and then released it the next day. So like it was like a 2-day process. Still very happy with how it is, like the song itself. But I think if I had more time, controlled by the government, they let us know. Hard to tell what's real. Pay your dues and get in debt. I think I could have put more emotion and a better delivery into this song. Not that I think all songs need to have like a bouncy feel to them or anything, but independent blood and sweat. I just think it's that last part. That last part is very like, I think it's boring. I can't draw, but used to design stuff for websites like 25 years ago and played around with a ton of fonts. Yeah. That's. I wish I would have. Okay, what was I gonna do? Where are we at? What's playing right now? This. Oh, never mind. Shit. Okay, never mind. I have so when I was doing I went to in 2010 I graduated from college. So I went back to college like years later when I was in my 30s to finish, and cuz I went to college right after the military. I took a ton of classes but with no plan at all. They actually laughed at me because I was doing it just to get my GI Bill. So I was just going to college to get paid and to meet people. When I went back to college when I was older, the what are they called? The counselor. Because I got a letter in the mail saying that my GI Bill was going to expire next year because the old GI Bill you had like only a certain amount of time to use it. The new GI Bills are like forever and way more money. That sounded like I farted. I didn't fart. This is my chair, I promise. Okay, Dino Child. It's actually really cool. It looks like a logo, which is kind of what I was going for. What was I saying? Oh, I took, well, my counselor was laughing at me because she said you have enough credits to have graduated like 3 times. Because I took so many classes. I was taking, I think I was taking like, I want to say 4 to 6 classes a semester. And every semester for like 2 or 3 years after college. And none of them were like math or science or any of the like required courses. It was all communications, psychology. It was all stuff that basically just got like any classes that had like interaction with other people, because that's all we went to school just to pick up chicks basically. We started going to school just because we were on the volleyball club, like a club team for the school. And then they made a rule change to where you had to be enrolled in the college in order to be on the club team. So we just took classes, and we took all classes that were like fun, interactive, like cool stuff, not any of the learning stuff. So I started collecting dogs. Wait, hold on. I never went to college because I had 3 kids. Oh, damn. 3 kids by 22. Thought about going back in my 30s, but my husband was making enough to get us by. So I started collecting dogs, and now I have my grandkids every other week. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. I mean, I honestly, like, my college did nothing for any of like my resume or my life. Well, I mean, obviously, everything you do in the world is gonna affect what you do. What would you do if you won the lottery dream? Mine has always been to study everything and travel everywhere. Oh, mine is, I have one. You're right. Everybody has one, but mine was always, I've always wanted to build a city. And there's like a place in, I believe it's in Kansas. I might have to Google it. There's a place in Kansas that is like technically the very center of the United States. And I don't know like how built up it is or anything, but I basically want to take like a area that's not like super populated, build like an arena, like not a huge stadium, but like an arena, and then a hotel and probably like a restaurant would get built there, like, but make it to where you could have, it was, for me, it was, this was my dream when I like wanted to do like breakdancing events and host breakdancing events. And then I was like, well, when there wasn't a breakdancing event being held there, it could be used for cheerleaders or wrestling or whatever. But it was like basically the center of the U.S. where you could just go there and you could stay there right on the property where this arena is at. That's what I wanted to do. And then I wanted to have like all of my family be like, my sister owns a restaurant, or like my dad runs a gas station, you know, like basically like have it where my whole family can be part of it. I don't know, stupid thing. It's not stupid. I think maybe if I ever became a millionaire, I'd still do it. Well, I think I would have to be a billionaire nowadays. Well, now my my parents are both passed away. I don't think my brother would move there with his family. My sisters, I'm not at a good place with my two sisters right now. And I don't think that's ever going to change because I feel very, I don't know if I want to like explain it or talk about it, but I feel very, I don't even know what I feel. I don't even know what the right term. I mean, I do know what I feel. I don't know what the right term for it is. Betrayed? I don't know if that's even right. All right. So we're gonna do Dino Child. I'm looking at this and I think I want to change the D a little bit just so it's coming up more, but maybe I won't. Man, I forgot I gotta reach out to this guy. Damn it. This is my buddy Squirrel who like started doing reactions and music again. He's like almost I think really close to my age. And then he just disappeared. And actually somebody said they have been. I have a strained relationship with my siblings right now, but mostly it's distance, not just geography, but also places in life. Yeah, mine was, both of my parents passed away. My mom passed away in either 22 or 23, and then my dad passed away the next year. All of us have been, I wouldn't say close. Like we don't like, me and my brother are kind of close because we work together. But me and my sister's like close as far as like we have no problems, but we've all been apart from each other like for years and years and years. Plus me and my brother are, I'm 10 years older than my oldest of my younger sisters, and then 16, 17 years older than my other sister. Something like that. I know, like when she was a baby, I was going to the military. I was already 18 when she was a baby. So we're not like close and talk all the time, but through Facebook and social media and stuff. And then anytime we got together, like no problems whatsoever. But then when my mom passed, one of my sisters, I had always heard those stories where like somebody in the family is always doing something shady, or like, deaths in the family, like something comes out or happens. That was my older of my two sisters. And when that happened, me and my younger sister actually got a little bit closer. And then when my dad passed, me and my younger sister got even closer. Like we were on really, really, really good terms. So much so is that like a few months ago, she actually was talking about possibly moving to Vegas, and I was like, well, I should be buying a house soon, and I'd be willing to buy a house like where you and your husband could live in the house with us or whatever, like whatever. And then I don't know, some stuff happened. My two sisters got a huge settlement for why my dad passed away. And me and my brother weren't involved in any of that because we're stepkids of his, and they didn't tell us until like after they got the money, and they didn't include us in any of it. And to me, it was like really, really shady because he was our stepdad, but he raised us. I was 5 and my brother was 3, I think. Yeah, 5 and 3. So he raised me basically my whole life. And I know 100% if the roles were reversed, I would have taken care of my sisters. Even my sister that I haven't really like spoken to or wanted to speak to since my mom passed, I would still include her in it. I don't know. I said I didn't want to talk about it and then went and said the whole thing, so. I think it also has a lot to do with what's been going on in my life lately and like the timing of it all. I think that's part of it. So then I kind of like wonder if I don't even want to get into that. I have a similar story, only it was when my grandparents died and why no one talks to my aunt. And yeah, there's all like, yeah. Well, I'm 12 years older than my brother, but my sister is only a year younger than me. Oh, yeah, so yeah, we're pretty much the same thing, right? So my one sister, when my mom passed away, like kind of went on like a, well, it was more her boyfriend did this, so I kind of like felt bad for being mad at her, but then it's kind of like, well, he wouldn't have said anything if it wasn't her. But she felt like she was the only one that ever did anything for my parents, but she was the only one that lived there. So like my parents were also taking care of her. So I think she kind of sees it a little differently than the other three of us. Like all of us moved away and had our own lives, and like my sister lived with my parents. And with that one, there wasn't like a it wasn't like an inheritance or anything. My parents have been broke my whole life. So I'm not really even sure like why that had happened. Uh, but then when my dad passed, it was definitely like there was definitely some shady like financial stuff. Not financial because they, like I said, they didn't have any money, so there wasn't no like inheritance that people were fighting over. But it was more like my dad's any type of belongings, because now like mom and dad are both gone. Like me and my brother didn't want anything. Like there was no like fight for us. So like I don't even know what the issue was. There was only one thing that I was getting from the only thing I got from him, or any, like, uh, my dad was every single person in my dad's life knew that I was getting his gun collection, because he had been trying to give it to me for years. I just never. My wife did not want to have like guns in the house, so it was never really an option for me to take them. But once he passed, I took them. My dad showed up at my house with my grandmother's electric organ in his truck because his sister was emptying the house and giving everything to Goodwill. Oh no. Oh, she was giving it all away? Oh, was she trying to like clear it out to take the house? Mm. Oh, that's how it should go. Yeah. Okay. This is actually turning out really good. What time are we at? We're at 8:45. Clearing it out to sell the house and 40-acre farm, which was supposed to be sold to my uncle who lived next door already. Oh no. Yeah, it would have been way better to like keep it in the family. And yeah, it's so weird like how there's so many. I mean, it's like super super common that like it's just weird how like there's so much greed when somebody passes. Like it really shows. Like, and there's like usually like a lot of animosity as far as like maybe it's more like a justification where like somebody starts to do this shady stuff and then they like start claiming that they have a right to it because of this or that, and it's just like maybe you have those feelings, but my problem with my one sister wasn't even that she was doing shady stuff like wanting to like take their stuff or the fact that she tried to say she was the only one helping, but my problem with her was more about she was getting paid by this government to take care of my parents. You know, I'm obviously not a lot, but she was getting paid to be, I think it's called like the caretaker or something like that, taking them to their appointments and you know things like that, like which we were so happy for, like that she was doing that there was somebody there taking care of her, and she was supposedly doing that for my dad as well. And once my dad passed, like we went to the house and it was in horrendous, like unlivable, like I have bad dreams about it and a lot of regret because I hadn't been there for a while to see that it had gotten in such bad shape. So not only was she like trying to like shame the rest of the kid, like the rest of us for not helping with my parents, like, you know, kind of saying that she was doing it all, but then when we got there, like clearly she wasn't doing anything. And again, it was mostly like it just put a lot of like guilt and a lot of regret on my part for not going to visit my dad more.
The wheel was fixed and the train went on to town. But by the next day, everybody for miles around had heard about Sparky and how he had saved so many lives. His picture was in all the newspapers and he was quite a hero.
That's pretty dope. I like this. I really like I might change the first D. Oh, what should I do? I like the way it looks and I like the way it fits. Genzo! Wait, Geno's in. I don't know why I said Genzo. I live 15 minutes away from the property. Oh yeah, that would really be heartbreaking too. Just to lose that out of your family. Just wanted to say hi. Thank you so much. You make me smile.
Perhaps the trains didn't want anyone else to hear them.
I'm only gonna be here for another
Laughed at Sparky until he could
30 minutes or so. Okay, so
tease him and the younger kids pointed at him and giggled
Truth's life took it out of you. Dude, Truth is
anymore.
he is so he's so dope. Oh, it just now ended? Wow. Oh, no, no, no. You're not distracting me. Right now I'm looking up because I am debating on, oh, maybe I'm debating on changing this first D. I really like it. I love the shape of it. I like the style. It might need to turn a little bit, but I don't like this big gap right here. And let's see. Yeah, it is. It should be up here, and like it's probably lower than the, yeah, like I always do that. I don't know why I suck at that. Dino spikes on it. Oh man, that actually would be kind of funny. That, you know, like even not even like dino spikes. Let me see. Dude, I have an idea. Oh, you know what the only hard part about this is? Like, because I'm thinking it would be dope to put like a little dinosaur, like kind of like sliding down the D or something, like a little baby dinosaur, like something like super cute. But what if he's like what if this guy is like a super macho guy and is like, what the fuck is this stupid ass dinosaur on here for? Because to me, I would think it was dope, but because I was thinking about doing that on the eyes instead of having just circles. Like put like a dinosaur egg, and then I talked myself out of that. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna do it. Let me see. Dinosaur spikes I like though. Just don't know. Chatting about Ren a little bit. Talking about, I'm gonna do the reaction tomorrow, and we were talking about I saw that Nox and Ren did a reaction to the song, so I can't wait to see that. So I definitely have to. I really wanted to react to it today. I woke up super early without an alarm, like it was a work day. I was almost like panicked, thinking that I fucking slept through my alarm. Then I realized it was Saturday. I got up. Oh, and then I woke up on the couch at like 7 in the morning. And I was like, yes, I'm going to do reactions today. I'm going to record a song today, possibly two. I got to do this drawing. I was really pumped up. And then I fell asleep. And I didn't wake up until like 11 o'clock. I was like, oh, God damn it.
Dance, graffiti art, MCing, DJing. I don't even think you can be human without hip-hop.
My blood is racing, my heart is pounding, my adrenaline going
Coming through the roof.
pacing, it's going down. Battle time about to show improve. Top rocking and the pressure's mounting. Six step into a perfect move. Feeding off the cheering crowd. Spinning, freezing in the circle smooth. When the music stops and the backpack's on. Not a role model or a paragon. Top to bottom in the train yards. Running from police.
Bro, he's just so sick. He's such a sick person. I don't know how much you guys like know my history with Ren, but the way he like took me in as part of like the family, like such a fucking good dude. And And I just seen my son. Oh, was it I gotta continue. Okay. What was I trying to say? Oh, dude, I don't know what my password is.
Water is the element of change. Understanding others, the other elements, will help you become whole. No more doing dirt for me. We try to stay above the ground.
God, oh man, I can't get onto it. Anyways, my son just posted on his Instagram like that night that I hung out with Rin, like when he came to Vegas. It's such a fucking. It's cool to see that that was such like an important part of my son. Okay, these spikes are not working. It's gonna be hard to do the dino spikes, even though it's super dope. It's gonna be hard to do them because without it being a dinosaur, it doesn't really look like dinosaur spikes, if that makes sense. I only know your work through Ren. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I hung out with Ren. I started talking to Ren when he was doing his money game. I was like, I don't want to say I was a big part of it. I did breakdown videos for the money game each day, and that kind of like they sent me Connor sent me a message saying like, dude, thank you so much, like we were trying to figure out how we were gonna like do this and you did it for us, so like we don't have to do it now. That's so sick. And then yeah, so that's when I started talking with them. And then on Discord, Ren used to be really active on Discord, especially during that money game thing. And he said something about coming to Vegas to celebrate his album release. And I was like, I said, I asked him if he knew, because the day that he was coming, or the weekend that he was coming, I knew that Mark Ribier was going to be there. And I asked him if he liked Mark Ribier, and he was like, oh my God. And he started posting clips of him, and he telling everybody in the Discord, like, if you don't know who this is, you should go. He's like, I fuck with him so hard. Like, so I'm like, when you come to Vegas, he's going to be here. And he said, get tickets. We'll all go together. So, yeah, so I hung out with them. And then I picked up, like, Joe and Victus from the airport, took them to their Airbnb, went out with them, you know, like, basically all night. Went to the Ribier concert, then went downtown to Fremont Street, hung out with them, and then took a bunch of them back to the Airbnb, and then dropped Ren and Vic back off on the strip so they could keep partying. And then we took them out to the desert the next day and let them shoot my guns, taught them some like stuff, and it was a really cool time. But that same time I made the like I had Harry Mack freestyle about Ren, and then when I went to SGP I got to like perform with Victus and then hang out with Ren basically a lot of the Secret Garden Party weekend. The supporting each other, like to me, like that's like, and I mean, maybe I fucked up. Maybe I didn't like take advantage of like having Ren there with me, but like I didn't ask him to do anything for me. I didn't take any pictures with him. I had him take pictures with my son because my son's the one that introduced me to Ren way before Ren was like known by a lot of people. And then 5 years, so my son introduced me to him. I think Zach was like 12 or 13, so like 5 years before Sick Boy, or the Sick Boy album. So 5 years before the Sick Boy album came out, and then I asked my son, like, yeah, even at SGP, I was like, I go, dude, like, I know, like, you don't want people taking pictures with you, like, but I've never gotten a picture with you. And he goes, bro, you're family. Like, let's go, let's take a picture. And I was like, oh shit. He called me, like, said I'm part of the family. Like, but yeah. I said, you're not going to distract me. And then I'm telling the story. I should be drawing while I'm telling the story. Okay, I need to. What time is it? 9 o'clock. Okay, I have to leave in 30 minutes. So let's get this done. But yeah, even the picture I took with him in at SGP, I don't like to post it anywhere because well, I can't even talk about it. But it's not a secret. It's just that there was other people in the picture that I don't want to post a picture because it's I don't know. Probably doesn't matter, but I don't like putting people's stuff out there. Dude, this turned out really good. I'm really liking the layout of it.
Wait, what happened to the music?
Your father has haters now, son.
Haters? He has like 2,000 followers.
2,000 followers.
It's like 2,600 now anyway.
Dude, that's crazy. That.
I don't need a
Oh, you know what?
spinning code.
Pretty soon here, I'm gonna start I'm gonna start making a push because I do have a video of Ren saying that when I hit 10,000 subscribers that he'll do an interview with me. And I'm very close to 10,000 subscribers. I asked him if I made the 10,000 thing because he was like, he told me in person, he was like, I'll do it. I'll do an interview with you anytime you want. You don't have to have 10,000. And I was like, yeah, but it's like me setting a goal.
Ask your Filipino homies, man. I'm a big fan.
Plus, who fucking knew that Ren was gonna get so big? Totally deserving though, 100% deserving. But I have no idea. Ren knew Ren was gonna get so big. Yeah, I mean, my daughter didn't want any pictures of her kids on the web, so I never post pics of my grandkids, even though everyone else has apparently decided to. Yeah, that is a little weird thing. I was doing a music video once, and then my wife or my ex-wife didn't want me to put her license plate in the video, even though like her license plate was like part of like the song, and that's why I wanted to like record the car as I was doing this part of the song. And I'm just like, why would you not want your license plate like in the car, like, or like in the video? Like, you literally drive it, like it's open to anybody to see it. Like, why would you want to keep it a secret? Same thing with your kids. Like, people could see your kids. Some people have like a weird paranoias about things. What did you do in gaming? $20 years of gaming, so I'm assuming, if I had to guess, it would be gaming. I'm just a player. Oh yeah. No, I get that. I meant like what game. I'm assuming EverQuest or World of Warcraft. EverQuest was my husband. You married EverQuest? Just kidding. Just kidding. That was a dumb joke. Okay. I need to figure out what I'm going to do with this. I actually played a game called Tribal Wars. I feel like people think that everyone else is focused on them way more than they actually are, when in reality, everyone is so wrapped up in themselves that nobody really... Jen, you are 100%. 100% so correct on that. And I think about it all the time. It's like a weird thing where like, somebody explained it like you're the main character in a video game and everybody else is NPCs. And you don't really think of it that way because like there's people in your life that you care more about them than you do about yourself. Like, so they're like main characters in your life. But here's where I really see it, right? Because I do so much like coordinating my outfits and like making sure that my shoes match and like, you know, like, and it's always kind of like, sometimes I like won't wear something because it doesn't really go with like what I'm like, not like a super diva or anything like that. It's just something that I think about when I'm picking out my stuff. And then I start to think to myself, I don't know, like I can't tell you what anybody at my work, like what kind of shoes they were wearing, or you know what I mean? Like, or what's your sign? Taurus. I'm a Taurus. I'm not a very good Taurus though. I'm a terrible Taurus. I don't match a lot of I don't match a lot of the Taurus stuff. But my point was, I put all this thought into like what people are going to think about what I'm wearing. And then I try to remember what somebody else was wearing and I have no clue because, oh, you know why? Because people don't look at other people and like judge their outfit based on like, you know, like nobody does. But I do get a lot of compliments about like being like coordinated and stuff. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's a stupid rant. But I do think that you're right. We do put a lot of thought into what other people think of us and other people ultimately are not really thinking about. A good tourist.
Do it all over again? Would you make the same choices?
So I'm kind of changing the whole shape of this letter. Not sure if I really want to, because I really liked that other one, but it didn't flow very well with the letters. Okay, here's what I'll do. Okay, here we go. Shut up. Just shut up and draw. I should make a song of that. Who sings that song, Shut Up and Drive? Is that Shania? I don't know. That's a very good it's a good way to live your life. Don't give a fuck, but also like don't be a dick. Okay, so now these two letters are not overlapping so much. Still, I think this needs to come out like more like this. You know, I am kind of wrong about it though, because I think it's like intention. Because yes, there's like a lot of times where I think about like nobody even sees what you're wearing or notices like if you know like if your shit is like matching or whatever, coordinated. And I think about it, and then I'm like, I don't know what anybody else is wearing. Like, am I just like selfish? Like, I want people to see my coordination, but then I don't even like look at anybody else. But that's not true, because there's a guy at my work. There's a guy at my work that literally every single day, hat, shoes, shirt, pants, everything like has like a matching colors, like hat, shirt match, like no like. So yesterday he was wearing all black Air Force Ones, all black sweatshirt with gold letters. So his hat was black with like maybe like a Bruins hat or something, like gold letters, like. So I notice it when it's very apparent that that's what their goal is, like when they're like purposely looking fly. But his is every single day he's like that. So I do have to like correct myself there. Okay, now I'm happy with it. I think it fits a lot better. I do like the other one better. I liked how the other D looked better. Still kind of a little bit of a space there, but it's not bugging me. Oh, that's true. That's true. Actually, okay, I have 15 minutes. Shit. Shit. Oh, dude, this is one of my favorite songs from me. I'm gonna turn it up. This is another one I kind of want to go back and re-record.
It's a win-win when we enter in with consent and wicked grins, endocrines and adrenaline left them fidgeting, spinning synonyms back and bending them, wetter than the winter wind, back and forth like Wimbledon. Finally found my princess, so I'm hoping that the slipper fits. Mission is to listen, must be growing when I picture this. Flashing back from trenches, now we starting up these businesses. Focus on the kids and we building up our premises. Been some incidences when the British friend was bridging them. Gets intense when pigs is militant and we don't witness them. Skin you in could get you sent to prison in the incident. Vigilance like Zimmerman, no mention of a sentencing. If his pigment tint was a twin with the richest men, then it's insolence, consider him less than a citizen. Minimums is only given when it's Finnegan or Gilligan. It's inconsistent when to stop resisting his curriculum. They stop and frisking us, locking wrist and cuffs. Nuff's enough, cops is quick to bust, causing mistrust. Boxing with no gloves, laws is just unjust. Y'all should switch it up, want to censor us, cause the tops is with the gov.
I think a big part of it was like when Ren came to Vegas. I didn't take a lot of pictures of him, or I didn't post anything about it. I didn't even post anything about it until Vic and Joe did their vlog, because I knew they were going to.
Laughing like a manic patient, hands are waving, got no plans with
A lot of it was because I didn't want
classic statements, had arrangements, stacking
them
massive
to
payments,
think that
captivating like some
I just
tantric
wanted to,
breaking.
like,
We attacking hatred, we be fascinated by the plants that span for that
hang out with them so that I
aggravated
could,
like
like,
the promises
benefit
that
off of it.
politicians making, aggravated when the tracks we layin' isn't validated. We ain't rapping about the cash we wasted, glad we made it out the past we hated, plans was calculated, proud we graduated from the pavement and the college stages, never fabricated stories for some handsome wages, calibrated, ruin up this buzz, we stay caffeinated, wrapped in plastic like it's
I don't know if that makes
laminated,
sense.
animated thugs,
Says in my head.
weights, wash away your flexing when the levee breaks, flooding timelines with your steady hate, never pump that iron, come and catch a fade, barely hear you roar, you got Teddy traits, thunder buddies hugging when we detonate, demonstrating that the instigating wouldn't get you famous, but the praises was just wasted on a clown that's staying nameless, motherfucking knuckle time to meditate, set it straight, mix of M and J, cause I'm a fucking renegade.
Oh, I'm a little shaky for this. The human eye sees beauty through symmetry, so our eye naturally prefers a nice together person to somebody who isn't trying. And your brand, so you have to be. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. It's late in Michigan, so I'm off to bed. Where are you at in Michigan? Well, actually, you don't have to tell me that. I used to live in right outside of Detroit for about 10 years. Yeah, it's really weird. Like, I think that there's like different. Right now, I'm 30 minutes outside of Jackson in the cornfields, but grew up in Dearborn, Ann Arbor. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I lived out in Westland, Livonia, right outside of Detroit. Worked in Ann Arbor for a while. That was a shitty drive. Mostly worked in Detroit though. But that's where I went to. That's where I graduated college from. Like out in Novi, I think it was. Almost 30 years ago. Yeah. Shit, yeah. I mean, like I lived out there in like 2004, somewhere around there, to 2012. Wait, you had said something. Oh, I was gonna say like people's brains, like everybody like has different like. Some people really like script and like lettering and like calligraphy and stuff like that. Like, I love like fonts and lettering. And, like, some people just look at it and have no interest in it at all. It's like a weird thing. I think graffiti would be like more appreciated if it wasn't for like the taggers and the there's a lot of people that ruined it as an art. It's like a whole mentality of just like destroy shit, get your name up.
If you're just tuning in now, things are really heating up.
I do know like society like as a whole has accepted it more recently as an art form. Same thing with tattoos though, right? Tattoos, like nobody got tattoos and now it's like, or people were judged for them pretty hard. Now it's like very accepted. Probably still has a little bit of a stigma, but it's definitely accepted. Tattoos, I mean. Graffiti art, same thing. Lots of cities are like putting graffiti up, like, because it's one of those things where like, yeah, like the tagging graffiti is ugly to people. If you let people do it legally, it's gonna look a lot better. And it's a really dope art form. Yeah. That was not a good line. That did not go the way it should have, direction-wise. Sorry, Dino Dude. It's gonna be one line that's not actually correct because it should have been pointing straight or down. It's because I had the paper turn. Alright, that's all I'm gonna do right now because it is, I got about 5 minutes before I gotta leave. Lots of people respect graffiti. I think there's a museum for graffiti down here in Florida. Yeah, it's in Miami.
It is still anybody's game.
It would have been kind of cool to do like the dino. It's too late, and this is.
And no one at the stadium is surprised.
I think she's gonna love this. She's gonna love it. I don't know if he's gonna love it, but so. Oh shit. The person that I'm doing this for a friend, and this is for her friend. She's giving this to it as a gift to her friend. Her friend is very successful and loves. I guess like his pool has like a lot of art in it, and his house has a lot of art in it. So he's very appreciative of art. So she was like, "Hey, like, also once I give this to him as a gift, like maybe he'll want you to like do something for him, which could lead to a nice,
He
you
muted
know,
the stadium
something else.
when
Like,
everyone went quiet, like gasped. He was a complete footballer. But
you distracted me just enough.
Rightly, at crucial times,
9:30. I really don't have to leave until like 9:40, 9:45. I gotta go pick my friend up. Probably should have stopped drinking. 5 minutes. I missed the whole thing again. Rachel. Hopefully I'll be doing another live stream tomorrow. I want to stay just for Rachel, but I can't. I have to leave. And the music's probably still really loud. My bad. I've missed the whole thing. Yeah, I've been on for an hour and 45 minutes. Staying just for you and Jen. Jen's been trying to go to bed for like, I don't know, she's been in here for like 30 minutes. I need to turn this down. Yeah, sorry. I turned it up because my song was playing and I liked it. It's weird. I always think of, do you know the stand-up comedian Aziz Ansari? He has like this really funny bit about Kanye West where he's like went to Kanye's house and Kanye was like listening to his own song and he was like, "Oh, like listen to this part." And he's like, "That'd be like if I was like told you a joke and it was like, this is my favorite joke, like listen to this shit." Stop drinking, Shay. It's very, very watered down. But whenever I listen to my own music, and I'm like, man, you should be proud of your stuff, right? Like, but the only reason I play my own stuff on my streams because it's like really the only time I listen to my own music, unless it happens to come like on a shuffle, which rarely ever because I only have like 10 songs or something. I only listen to it on the stream because it doesn't get me copyrighted. But to be honest, like every single live video I do gets copyrighted because I always play something or there's something in the playlist that gets it copyrighted. So maybe I should just, I don't know. Funny story, drove down to South Florida to see him, and after the show, we're in the casino, and Nelly jumps up on the bar next to me and does an impromptu show. Shut the fuck up. Like Nelly was just rapping on the fucking bar? That is a crazy story. Yeah, I feel like that shitty Me Too thing that happened to Aziz like kind of ended him. I know he come out with some stuff afterwards, but I just don't think he had the like. I think it just like lost all of the momentum for him. He got the Nelly show for free. Was he like? Did he tell you to take off all your clothes? Did he say, "It's getting hot in here"? I was just watching a movie with Nelly in it. It's fucking funny. Yeah, it was stupid. It was really, really stupid. It was like one of the worst. I don't want to sound like an asshole because I think that think that a lot of this stuff is legit. Like, but I also think that I think a lot of women do get forced into things, and I don't know everything that Louis C.K. did, but a lot of it was like he was really guilty because he was very forward and open and asked people's permission, but he felt guilty or felt shamed that because he is like the boss and like he's asking people that work for him, that it was inappropriate because it makes this dynamic where they feel like they should. Yeah, I don't know. Like, he wasn't saying like, if you don't do this thing that I want to do, then you're not, like you're gonna be fired. Where like Harvey Weinstein stuff was like, if you wanted this role as an actress, you had to do this shit. But Aziz was like, he did like he went on a date with somebody and then like did some stuff to her and she did some stuff to him, and then but then she said like he kept pressuring her, like it was like more like she didn't really want to do it but she did. And to me that's like I feel like that's how dating goes. Like I don't know. Yeah, I was watching the Longest Yard. Yeah. Oh, I'm reading up. Mind your business. Laugh out loud. That's because I asked you if Nelly asked you to take off all your. That's funny. All right. I gotta end this shit because I'm gonna just keep talking. Shay, I need a way to commission a piece without social media. I have your email. Yeah, you could just email me. I'll see it if you email me. Or maybe you don't have my email. I don't know how that thing's set up. You could hit me up on Instagram too. That's like I check my Instagram messages. I'll try to remember to send you an email. Go do live. Nice chatting with you. I'll be doing another live tomorrow because I have to finish this. I just don't know what time. I want to finish this early so that I can reset up all my shit to do reactions. This is the other reason I didn't do a reaction today, because everything's set up now for my drawings. All right. See you guys later. I'm going to just keep talking.